Big is that going to be as the season goes on, and have you been impressed with the ability of the D to get those shots through from the point?
And it's a tell. If your back end is getting pucks to the net, it's because your forwards have done enough to make the other team nervous and drop 5 down, right? So you force them to collapse. It opens up your blue line, and then if you have enough mobility on your blue line, you can get through to the lane. So a really important piece to the game is, as we've said in the past, as the rush game disappears over the course of the year, you get to the playoffs, it's out of corners, low to high, pucks to net. So we're happy with that, with what we're generating there. We just would like to get a handle on one of those that's bouncing around the guys' feet, because they've been there for us. The opportunities are there.
So when you look at the way things have gone, though, it seems like a game that, again, we've talked about if it can be replicated, and this is a game that can be replicated. It seems like if you keep getting these kind of chances, things will fall your way consistently.
I appreciate that question. No, our special teams is the area that's and I haven't been particularly concerned about it. More concerned, penalty kills is the special team that I think is almost more impactful during a game. Our 5-on-5 game, and that's analytics, have been just like really good. But we've introduced a whole new idea, a whole new bunch of people. But the true inflection point is Aaron Ekblad left, and both our special teams have suffered pretty mightily since that. That's just a fact. So we've got good players. We can adjust, and we can get better, and we can focus hard. So that was what practice was today. Practice was just penalty killing today because we gave up 2. And we need that. Our 5-on-5 analytics are spectacular. Pucks in the net aren't. So when you're in your stretch where you're not scoring 5-on-5, your penalty kill and your power play have to pick up the slack.
Paul, what have you seen from the Sharks this year? How are they playing differently?
I haven't seen them play a game yet.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie to you. So I'll watch today. I'll watch 2 games back. So that's just the truth.
Well, you have one former Shark on your team, Rudy Balgers.
Yeah.
What have you seen from him? What have you liked about
him? Brand new guy to us. We've used him all over left wing and right wing on all different lines, and he's become one of those very versatile players for us. So he's very quick, really on the forecheck well for us, creates an awful lot of loose pucks. Scored a big goal against Philadelphia the other day. So we've liked the fact that we've been able to move him around, and whoever he goes with, his game doesn't change.
And Bob Boughner said of his game last year that he envisioned Rudy as sort of if Rudy hits his ceiling, as sort of a two-way, very reliable kind of two-way third-line winger. Is that sort of what you see too?
Yeah, I never like to put a ceiling on somebody, because sometimes you just get with the right other 2 guys, and it complements your game so well that away you go. So we've moved him around. He came into camp. We played him with Barkov. We've played him with Bennett. We've played it with Lundell, and we'll just keep doing that, injury-based. And then if something hits, we'll run it until it gets cold and keep moving people that way.
His ice time's kind of dipped a little bit here these last couple of games. Is anything missing from his game?
It's all special teams. We got into a huge run early of penalties, but both ways. I call it high event games. We got 6 penalties, the other teams get 6, so we just disappear in 24 minutes off the clock. And it's the way the bench flows. So if we're killing penalties and I want to get out with Barkov, that pushes him down. So it's strictly kind of, he's not on either special teams right now, and that's a factor.
What were your first impressions of when you just sat down with him, got to know him a little bit?
Very serious guy, he not a yacker. Pretty quiet man, but very focused on his game, and very focused on improving his game and working hard. He's at the rink, he's watching hockey, so he's been fun. We've enjoyed having him.
Did you get a sense that he had a bit something to prove, or maybe a chip on his shoulder again?
I think the Florida Panthers in some ways are almost built on, with the exception of Ekblad and Barkov, built on cast-offs that have come in and found their game, right from Bennett and Reinhart, Verhaeghe, all the players that this team's built on. Montour had come from a place where their career wasn't where they had hoped it would be, and they found chemistry and connection. And Forsling, I mean, it's just basically our team is built like that. So for Cousins, Balcers, and White, an opportunity to kind of come in and join the party.
Is there any question about Rudy getting in there tomorrow, or is that still a decision yet?
No, I think you're pretty good with that one.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty good.
What did you think of that arena last night, just playing there? The atmosphere,
It would be like growing up in Canada and playing in all the major junior rinks.
Yeah.
They're great. Fans are right on top of you. It's a different sounding crowd at 5,000 than at 20,000, but it's still the energy you can feel, right? All these guys grew up in crappier rinks than that, like in small rinks, and you were dying to play on that rink, right, with your junior team in town, or even the junior B team. You could get to the big rink, like in the Sioux, that was Memorial Gardens. If you could get to skate there, then you were a pretty good player. So they all came through it. I mean, it was fun. It was fine. I think just a little bit of difference in the league is a great thing, right? They're not all super buildings. That I haven't seen any of the concourses of any of those buildings anyway, so I don't know what they look like. It was good. It was fun, except for the game.
I heard the ice is fast.
It's hard.
Like it's different than
It's
regular
all,
building.
well, you'd know it. It's a low ceiling building, right? So they don't have the, like all the practice rinks with the low ceilings, the ice is rock solid. Yeah, it's fast. Yeah, we tried, no, I was going to make a joke. It's fast, yeah. It wasn't fast for everybody, but it's fast for a lot of guys.